to bring you a special report.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams. And to kick this week off, we are going to talk about the video game turned motion picture Mortal Kombat from 1995, starring Christopher Lambert, Robin Shou, Lyndon Ashby, Bridget Wilson, Talisa Soto, Trevor Goddard, Chris Casamassa, Francois Petit, and Kiri Hiroyuki Tagawa. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And as I said during the introduction, today we're going to take a look at the video game turned motion picture Mortal Kombat. Now, Mortal Kombat is a martial arts tournament which is held once a generation between representatives of the realms of Earth and a realm called Outworld. Conceived by the elder gods amid a looming invasion. Now, if Outworld is able to achieve 10 consecutive victories, its emperor will invade and conquer Earth. Outworld has already won 9 tournaments. So, in order to defend the realm of Earth, Shaolin monk Liu Kang, movie star Johnny Cage, and Special Forces officer Sonya Blade are chosen by Raiden, the god of thunder, to prevent Outworld from winning their 10th straight tournament. Each of the 3 individuals chosen by Raiden has their own personal reasons for entering the tournament. Sonya was lured onto the ship heading to Shang Tsung's island by crime boss Kano, who murdered her partner. Johnny seeks to debunk the media's claims that his martial arts are all fake. And Liu Kang seeks revenge against the tournament host, Shang Tsung, for killing his brother, Chan. Once the boats arrive at the island, Shang Tsung orders Reptile to prevent Princess Kitana, the Emperor's adopted daughter, from allying with the Earth Warriors. As the tournament progresses, Lou, Sonya, and Johnny are able to advance to the final rounds, with Sonya killing Kano by snapping his neck, Johnny defeating Scorpion, and Lou killing Sub-Zero. When one of Johnny's peers, Art Lean, is defeated by the reigning tournament champion, Prince Goro, he has his soul taken by Shang Tsung. However, Raiden tells the Earth Warriors that their own fears and their own egos will make them lose to Goro. So, in order to protect Lou and Sonya, Johnny challenges Goro himself. Raiden initially rebukes Johnny for challenging Goro, but he is impressed when Johnny shows his awareness of the gravity of the tournament. Johnny uses cunning and surprise to defeat Goro, and now desperate, Shang Tsung takes Sonya Blade hostage and takes her into Outworld, knowing that Raiden's powers are ineffective there. So Raiden instead sends Liu and Johnny into Outworld to rescue Sonya and to challenge Shang Tsung. Now in Outworld, Liu is attacked by Reptile, but he's able to gain the upper hand and kill his attacker. And Katana meets up with Johnny and Liu, and then reveals to them that Shang Tsung comes from a third realm and brought Outworld to ruins after winning 10 consecutive tournaments there. Shang Tsung then adopted Katana in the hopes of inheriting the throne. So Katana helps Liu and Johnny infiltrate Shang Tsung's castle while disguised in the robes of his followers. Katana then berates Shang Tsung for his treachery to the Emperor, distracting him while Johnny and Liu can free Sonya. Shang Tsung then challenges Johnny, but is counter-challenged by Liu Kang. During the lengthy battle, Liu faces not only Shang Tsung, but the souls that he has taken from participants in past tournaments. In order to take full advantage of the battle, Shang Tsung even goes as far as to morph into Chan, finally accepting that he is not responsible for Chan's death, allows Liu to see through the charade. Liu Kang then fires an energy bolt at Shang Tsung, knocking him off of a landing and onto a bed of spikes, killing him in the process. Shang Tsung's death releases all of the captive souls, including Chan's. However, before ascending to the afterlife, Chan tells his brother that he will remain with him in spirit until they can be reunited. The Earth Warriors return to their home realm, where a victory celebration is taking place at Liu Kang's Shaolin Temple. The jubilation stops, however, when Outworld Emperor Shao Kahn appears and declares that he has come for everyone's souls. Raiden and the Warriors take up fighting stances as our movie comes to its close. Now, I know this day and age, it's kind of hokey to enjoy this movie, but I love Mortal Kombat. I was a fan of the video game back in the 90s when it came out. I played it both at home and in the arcades. I enjoy this movie. I still think this movie holds up. This was the best performing movie until the first Pokemon movie dethroned it. And that was a good 3 or 4 year run before that happened. Honestly, I don't know if anything has outperformed the Pokemon movie. I haven't looked into that. I sure as hell don't think Doom did, if we're being honest. But this has got to be in the top, few, maybe we'll say top five just for the sake of argument. This has got to be in the top five best performing video game turned movie adaptations, period. I think it was done well. I think that they kept to their strengths by highlighting only the characters that people really cared about: Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, Shang Tsung, Kano, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kitana. Those eight, I think by keeping the focus on them, I think that was a really smart call because if I remember correctly, the original game, there were only 8 characters you could choose anyway. I don't think those were the eight. There may have been a different assortment of them, but keeping to those 8 characters, and yes, Reptile was in there briefly, as was Goro, but they weren't central focal points like the others were. They were just kind of there. Those 8 were your core characters for this movie. Best thing they could have done, keeping it simple. The way they brought some of the lingo and the attacks into the movie was great, with the flawless victory, the fatality, Scorpion's, you know, arrow, for lack of a better term, that would come out from the palm of his hand, Sub-Zero's ice blasts, Liu Kang's bicycle kick, some of the Johnny Cage throwing his autographed picture after defeating Scorpion, the little things from the video game that they adapted into the movie, amazing. And like I said, I still think it holds up to this day. The soundtrack was awesome. The Techno Syndrome song performed by the band The Immortals, the Mortal Kombat song, awesome, just awesome. I still will play that song to this day and just gets me pumped and ready to go. Even though it was completely obvious that they set up a sequel, I still don't think a sequel was made. And we'll get more in depth into the reasons why on Wednesday when I take a look at Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But as far as this movie goes, when it comes to the original Mortal Kombat, I may be crazy, but I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought the story was good. I thought the acting was good. I thought they adapted everything they needed to from the video game while keeping it simple at the same time. And they made you care about each one of the characters our heroes going through this story. And they even gave you enough backstory regarding the villains to intrigue you with them without making you sympathize with them because they kept them villains. And one of the worst things you can do is make a villain sympathetic. So 4 out of 5 stars for me when it comes to Mortal Kombat. But what did you guys think? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. I am genuinely curious what you guys think of Mortal Kombat from 1995. So please let me know. Make sure you like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, share this video with your family, friends, other movie lovers, video game fans, Mortal Kombat fans, martial art fans, cinephiles, anybody you can think of that might be interested in this movie, in this review. Share it with them, help spread the word about me, boost me up and my visibility in the YouTube algorithms so I can eventually become monetized and making some money on all my endeavors and my time and my hard work. It's a long, arduous struggle, but I am doing my best. I am seeing results. I just need to start seeing bigger results. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, both here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as well as over on the Jeff Meacham Network, as me and Jeff Meacham present the next Ask the Dads installment, where you, our fans, have the opportunity to pretty much ask us anything, be it wrestling related, sports related, movies related, music related, whatever is on your mind. Feel free to ask us. And then Wednesday, on another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, I'll be taking a look at Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the sequel to today's film, starring Robin Shou, Talisa Soto, Sandra Hess, James Remar, Lynn Red Williams, Brian Thompson, Uzetta Vander, and Irina Pantiva. You're not going to want to miss out on that. Right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, right back here on another installment of Renegades Reviews, when I take a look at the sequel to today's film, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. All my loyal fans and viewers out there, thank you for tuning in today and joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Again, make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you guys tune in at the top of the hour for Ask the Dads, and then again on Wednesday for another installment of Renegades Reviews. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.